What does it take to be elected president? Well, here's what the Constitution says. To be president, a person has to be a natural-born citizen of the United States, 35 years old, and have lived in the United States for 14 years. The president serves a 4-year term and can be re-elected. The framers of the Constitution didn't put a limit on the number of terms the president can serve, but that was changed in 1951 when the 22nd Amendment became law. It says that the president can only be elected to 2 terms. There have also been changes to the Constitution that affect how the president is elected. Remember, we heard James Madison explain that the president isn't elected directly by the people, but by a group called the Electoral College. And every state gets to decide for itself how its electors are chosen. Well, that's still the way the president is elected today. You might be surprised to hear that, since we've all seen candidates for president campaigning across the country trying to get people's votes. And we've seen the big election in November that's called the popular election, and then the winner being declared president. In fact, what people are really voting for when they go into the polling booth isn't the candidate directly, but electors pledge to vote for that candidate. Because today, in most states, whoever wins the popular election gets all the state's electoral votes. How do we determine how many electoral votes each state has? Well, each state gets a number of electors equal to its representation in Congress. That means the number of senators, which is always 2, plus the number of representatives in the House of Representatives. The number of representatives a state has is based on its population. So, the greater the population of a state, the more electoral votes it has. There are also 3 electors for the District of Columbia. There are 538 electors in the Electoral College. To be declared president, a candidate has to get a majority, more than half of the votes of the Electoral College. That means 270 of the 538 votes cast. If no candidate gets a majority, then the election is decided by Congress.